With...
Most likely some kind of wraiths tormenting you. Can't tell what kind, though.
As I said, I feel weaker by...
This isn't lice. Something much big.
But I do not sleep. Not a wink. He's always present.
Sadly, not much I can do. Can't exterminate it if I...
The Great Top. I shall make a brew of it for you. I've 2 mushrooms left.
This mushroom, even in...
True. There is no knowing how...
All right. If I start muttering something about unicorns or sorceresses, ignore it. Don't see no wraith.
Wow, this clover's amazing. Now that's what I call a bouquet.
Who said that?
Oh, you're awake. Had me worried. You were out way too long. Even considered giving you some white honey. Kinda hard to do with hooves, though.
Roach? Your voice. It's, interesting.
Based on what? Your vast experience with talking animals? As far as I know, I'm your first.
Good point. Must be the brew that did...
Great, isn't it? You should take this stuff more often. Got so many pointers I could...
Can't, sadly. Drinking this too often could prove fatal. Hey, know how you always show up?
Well, you're my human. Gotta be there when you need me. Yes, I'll be there for you, as the world falls down.
Still kinda strange. How you cross the ocean when I call sometimes, but then get hung up on the tiniest fence. What's that about?
What can I say? Everyone's got limits.
Listen, got this contract I need to finish before the brew wears off.
Right. Monster won't slay itself. Let me see. First up, I need to know what we're dealing with. Follow me, and try not to trample any plants or small animals. Geralt, we gotta inspect this area closely. I'll look for clues. You stand there and... well, just stand.
Right.
Will you look at that?
Don't see anything here.
These are hoof prints. Not just any old horses either. These were left by an astral being. Otherworldly.
Clever man.
We gotta follow
Is that it? Buck off.
Greetings.
Dead moths often mean a phantom's nearby.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. Now, what about the smell? Same whiff I caught at the cemetery in Vizima when we were hunting ghouls. The smell of... death.
Smells normal to me. Not taking me for a ride, are you?
Seriously? All right. Now I know what we're up against. Right, Geralt. Let's sum up what we know.
We're dealing with some kind of wraith, or even if we manage to find it.
Geralt, please, I got this. It's definitely an Umbra, an immaterial wraith. This...
An Umbra actually makes sense. Umbra are completely in...
Because it's not invisible to me, Doofus. It's right over there. It's getting away! Come on, Witcher! Hop in the saddle! Gotta catch it!
Come on, Roach.
There's the Umbra! Let's go, Geralt! After it! Hey! Gonna save my strength a bit. No telling how long we're gonna need to keep running. Geralt, we gotta have a man-to-horse talk. No offense, but your riding skills, they leave a bit to be desired, buddy. You'd really do me a solid if you could, apply a slightly surer hand. Be a little more decisive about where you want me to go. Sometimes I got no idea, buddy. Do I go left, right, toward where I'm standing?
Yeah, it'd be great if you could respond more fluidly to my commands.
Hey, heard this one? Horse walks into a tavern, and the innkeeper says, "Hey, pal, why the long face?" Ha! Let's not lose sight of that Umbra. Can you see it now?
Yeah, it's right there. Run, Roach.
What the fuck do you think I'm doing?
As long as we're being candid, I gotta ask. Why do you sometimes buck me off in the middle of a fight?
First I've heard. Don't recall that ever happening.
Of course you don't.
Melted into thin air. Oh, fuck! Geralt, watch out! Good cat! What's with the overgrown demon cat? Some kind of glowy magic thing going on with this tombstone. We should check it out.
Marcello Clerici, Knight. Died last year. Seems his spirit's become a horse-shaped umbra that's
Why are you telling me this? I can read and draw my own conclusions.
thinking aloud, that's all. Helps me focus.
Geralt, it's the Umbra! Attack!
Let me explain!
Talk, but make it
She torments me, refuses to forgive me.
beg her for clemency. You drink.
I don't know how to explain it, but yeah.
You and the Hermit.
We met as babes, grew up side by side. I became a squire, took her with me to the palace. Once even I left the court to be near her. When the whip-bearers proved too hard-hearted for her. From the grave's dark depth, the living are bright, sharp.
Why take the...
A horse? What do you mean? Then I return. I don't know what is... But she sees me.
Seems so. Must have hurt her...
To her? Nothing. But my horse, Proud stallion, my Blaze. Finestri had been so glad they'd let me stand. Me. Oh, the regret.
Can't forgive you for that.
But your horse good? Please, I do... Noble mare, forgive me my sin!
Could free his spirit, pardoning him on behalf of his horse. But you shouldn't do it if you don't think he deserves forgiveness.
Did a rotten thing. Got no excuse. Your horse was loyal. Did the best damn job he could. 'Cause that's how we horses...
True. I know.
But we aren't vengeful, don't hold grudges, don't dwell on being left in monster-infested woods. So...
Oh, thank you. I feel...
Nope. Let's go see her. Phantom's gone. Shouldn't torment you ever again.
I felt a change. I had come to believe no one... I'm well aware Witchers work for hire.
Potatoes.
Good crop this year. Exceptional.
Ought to thank my horse, actually.
Then I thank you too, Noble.
Gotta admit, easy peasy with our powers combined. So, what now? We hit the path? Ride to the nearest notice board? Rustle up another contract?
Exactly. No, effects of the bruise waning.
Ah, that's horseshit. I mean, I got so much more I want to tell you, and...
Clever beast's horse.